President Tinubu confers national honors of Officer of Order of Nigeria, 3-bedroom apartments each, cash awards of $100,000 each to the 24 players, and $50,000 each for all the members of the technical committee of the Super Falcons. So the Super Falcons are the female wing of our Nigerian footballers, and they recently won the Women African Cup of Nations. And our president, in his generosity, has decided to give them all of these compensations. But my first question is, when did dollar become a legal tender in Nigeria?
It's not the same again. Now he has given that to 2 sets. He has given that to Super Falcons, and he has given that to the female basketball team as well. And we just have a lot of money in the country. But
money they like mad.
Yeah, when did dollar become a legal tender? Like, why are we dollarizing the country? We spend naira. We will never hear that Trump said they want to give this naira to anybody. But why are we glorifying a legal tender that does not a currency that does not?
It's not our legal tender.
That's not a legal tender.
I'm R to the E to the vitamin baby, and this is explained here on Relufe TV.
And of course, this is where we get to talk about controversial topics, of course, on the X platform, formerly known as Twitter. My name is AY with the double O, and of course, let us get into this gist. I mean, this one is interesting, and it's also, a lot of Nigerians are riled up. People are angry. They're on the edge. I'm also one of those people that I'm asking a lot of questions. Do you understand?
Why you want them to give you
$100,000 bedroom apartment and this and that, and talk about that young lady that won that competition in London, the English competition from the north, and of course. People have come out to say this girl also deserves. I mean, since we are now giving $100,000 to, let us keep giving this money. We have it, don't we?
See, the thing, personally, I feel like this is like an investment. The president he's strategic in this thing, because if you give out the money to that girl, it might not really spark up the conversation that he wants. But giving it to the Super Falcons is definitely for a reason, right?
2027 is almost here.
Yeah,
thinking
it is
about
almost
it.
here. Hope rekindled.
My hands like this.
I'm like, first of all, you promised us renewed hope. Which hope have you renewed that you want to rekindle now? Anyways, that's not the topic of discussion for today. Let's stay on course.
I'm going to say, please don't come back, sir. We have had enough. We have seen that change. We have eaten agbado.
We cannot even afford the agbado.
The agbado is now expensive.
What do you
One
mean?
tiny coin, you say 500. We can't even eat the agbado again. Take your agbado and just go.
We don't even need anything wrong.
We don't want. What is it?
Anyways, so amongst all of the reactions that were sparked via this action, of course, one member of the military, a Nigerian soldier, has come out. Like, he sat down and recorded this 7-minute long video talking about how it's unfair. How did he even start the video? Something like, okay. And I'm like,
they deserve this, but we don't.
So he's basically lamenting about the state of the well-being of Nigerian soldiers, how they're neglected, how they don't get paid what they deserve, and how the entire 35 years of service, some of them cannot even boast of millions as their total earnings. And then the president just goes ahead to gift this amount of money to people who are already rich, who have already made so much money, and trust me.
And said they only even played for 1 month.
Yeah,
they've been playing for a long time, representing the country. Just the same way you are in that uniform, representing Nigeria, just the same way some of you allegedly were there, NSAS 20th of October that year. I didn't know your people.
Yes, I do understand this man's POV, right? I mean, ideally soldiers are meant to protect, to guard our interests and all of that.
Some of them have not left the four walls of the state that they come from. But let's leave that.
So,
they never come out when they've not gone on the field to do nothing. Some of them recruit. I mean, I went to a private military, so I can tell you, because a lot of people from GSS3 joined recruit. They will also stand as soldiers. They have not left the barracks where they operate. Yes. And they will say they are defending the country and what's not. This soldier looks like.
But then they are the ones that actually deserve, to be paid better and more recognized. But it's just sad. I mean, personally, I do not believe that they deserve this kind of treatment because of the work that they do. However,
do you deserve this kind of treatment?
I don't think I feel bad for them either, because
I also deserve it. Don't you want 100,000? I also want we all do
get
jobs.
This girl out
are we not talking? We talk for a living. Broadcasters, we deserve more. We are the face of we deserve more.
Justice for us.
Justice for broadcasters. Okay. What are you saying?
Okay. So back to what I was saying. I am saying that I do not feel bad for them at all, because you see these uniformed men, soldiers or police or this is a public platform, so I'm not going to say that thing that I want to say, but if your father or your mother,
so you will not marry,
or if you have anybody, wait first, if you know anybody that is related to you who is a soldier or a policeman, uniformed men in general, just every second of your life, just be saying God forbid. Just be saying God forbid, because I can tell you a lot of curses are flying left, right, center, front, back, up, down, everywhere. Like, curses are just flying. So just be saying God forbid. I may not directly utter a curse, but trust me, I know what I have in my heart against these people.
I'm just saying, God, I beg. God, I begged thee.
Because I've had some experiences with them. Nah. Anyways, we're going to read some of the responses and quotes. So that particular video, because it's X we're talking about. People are going to talk. And one of my favorite things about that platform is that you don't even have to say what's on your mind, because somebody has said it. And they're going to. So if it's an opinion that that people are going to cook you for, that person is already taking the heat on your behalf. So you can just retweet and get away with it. But somebody is there getting cooked for tweeting your mind. And I really appreciate you guys that are bold enough to tweet those thoughts. I'm like, kudos to you. So we're going to read some of them now.
All right, the first one here. Let me draw the mic closer. It says, have your military brothers, have your salary. You shot at unarmed civilians. I said that earlier. And you all felt powerful. If the poverty too much, make una go meet the ones who owed una salaries. Once again, F you.
Bang, 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 bang.
I mean, if you see, ordinarily, without even anything, if you see a soldier on the road, because I have like a background with soldiers, I don't, when I see them, I just see them, and as I see them, do you understand? And I even live very close to the barrack, so I'm used to seeing them. But on the average, if you just hear about them, when you see them, there's this aura around soldiers. You just don't want wahala. You just think you'll be start looking at your body first. Hope I'm not wearing anything that has
exactly. I was about to say that now.
Do you understand? That's the first thing. You're looking at yourself like, when did even wearing, because
yes,
it's only in Nigeria.
They'll tell you that. Do you know what we have to go through to earn that uniform? Yada. And so
I think they should make camouflage. It's a design now. It's officially a design.
My sister, not before Nigeria, I beg.
No, maybe Sheyi Tinubu or something. Go start them. Maybe they go five. I'm saying that Sheyi Tinubu company I buy. You won't beat me. What is going on? I don't understand it. Am I wearing it? I'm not. You can see that it's not a uniform. It's just a design on what I'm wearing. It's fashion. Don't stress me. Don't stress my life. What is it? The soldier should start running from you.
I mean, that's the first. That's like the reflex. The first thing when you see soldier, you're supposed to be you're supposed to feel at peace when you see these people, because you know that protection.
No protection.
But now
even a child
have to
knows
start
it now.
praying. Like when you are leaving your house now, you have to start praying. Lord, let me not encounter.
Mommy, see soldier. Children are scared, are afraid. Why? Children will see a doctor, a lawyer. Oh, mommy, see, nobody would run from a lawyer. Why is it your profession? We see you, and the first thing I'm thinking of is God, please.
Because most of
just
you are flat out oppressors. That's just the truth. And for many, I think that many of them join the army just so that they can have that, like, a justification to oppress. Because to be honest, most of these actions are very unnecessary. Very, very, very unnecessary.
It's only soldiers that get away with BRT lane in Lagos.
Okay.
Any day, anytime, they will enter that BRT lane.
Okay.
Someone legit said, I wish I was in the military. Imagine, you wish, the person is wishing to be in the military.
Yes, so they can oppress
the rules.
Yes.
Do you understand? So that, I mean, I can also pass through the BRT lane without having to.
Yes. Let me tell you one story. When I was in school, Uniben. So this particular day, there was an ATM line, right? And then the soldiers came and they wanted to withdraw, but people were on the line already. But you know that grass. They just went there. They wanted to. So the girl was like, "Sir, I'm on the line. Like, this is me." And then they hit the girl and stuff. And people, like Uniben students, they got angry. And you know what? Oh my God, they dealt with the soldiers. It was crazy. They dealt with them. Like, there was a video of somebody clearing one of the soldiers from the floor and putting his boot on. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, you people have mind. Like, they basically defended themselves. And it was so beautiful. But then the soldiers eventually retaliated. They came back at the dead of night. They came, beat people, destroyed vehicles, did a lot of nonsense.
Now, how do soldiers get away with that in a university?
And I'm like,
how did they get into the school premises?
Like, why do you even think that you are above the law? Why do you think that you came and you met a queue? And you know that period when this cash scarcity was crazy and all. So people are already on the queue. Why do you want to bypass the queue just because you are, uniformed? So if you could have said, oh, please, do you understand? Like, it does not always have to be via coercion or force or stuff. You can communicate, just say, okay, please, we have to go somewhere, like, let me just, and I'm sure that there's nobody in their right senses that would want to, deliberately just disobey a soldier or stuff like that. So you could have just communicated, but then you came and you wanted to oppress. And I mean, I was so proud that the students stood up for themselves. I was so proud, although they retaliated later, but I was so proud. So that just speaks to the fact that many of these people join the army just so that they can have an avenue to they just want people to be afraid of them. Because that's like the norm now. You see a soldier and the first thing that you feel is fear, because you don't want to cross them, you don't want to offend them and stuff. And I think that it is really, really, really just crazy. This one says, Oga, you didn't make noise on my ear, because if Nigerians protest, now them go send to come shoot us.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's
just it. Because when you have been weaponized, so it's like, look at all the killings going on in the country, everything, Boko Haram or these bandits or headsmen or this, that, you will not find them there. And it's not as if they cannot, locate these people. They can do it if they want to. You will not find them there. You will be looking for security personnel. You won't find them there. But let somebody just whisper something about a protest, and you will see the soldiers. They would.
That's their job. They are hired personnel.
As it's so shameful.
That is what they are.
It's so shameful. Like, somebody just throw a few coins at you and they use you to do their bidding anyhow. Like your office is supposed to be prestigious.
Like when they throw corn to fowl and they start I'm like,
so you people can even complain, because how much is your salary, first of all? Because people will come out to protest for a better country, but the leaders will use you to oppress them. You shoot at them, you tear gas them, you just do everything to scatter them, and you're coming out. So who are you crying for? Like, make a hear what. Don't even cry because now waiting you they saw you they reap.
Another one says that another comment here. I might be reaching, but I'll say it. This recent complaints about money gifted to Super Falcons are low-key rooted in misogyny. If the same money were gifted to the Super Eagles, we would not be hearing all these complaints. And it's true. Sort of. Thinking about it now, they have been gifting Super Eagles, not today, not yesterday. But I mean, I'm not saying that if it was to Super Eagles, I would also give the same reaction, like, what's going on? Do you understand? And not once, they also did with the basketball team. So I think I would also talk about it. But...
see, I definitely see it because, you know, for most men, they just believe that they are better than women simply because of their genitals.
Right.
So that is why.
I mean, it's justified why a man should have money because he's the head of the house, he's the one that will provide, you know, family, food, whatever. But it's not okay for women not to lead. Who says that you have to work as a man? You can sit down and cross your legs. You can wear skirts. I mean, don't worry, I will feed you.
No, you will what?
I will feed you.
Is that for you?
I'm not just
please.
On a lighter note, but at the same time, it's not out of the ordinary if the woman earns more.
Yes, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
You can work with that, but not necessarily. I'm not saying don't work as a man. You can work, of course, but don't feel if your wife don't make her, don't struggle and say by force by fire you must reach the top of the ladder. Maybe you no go further, or maybe the ladder no go break when you reach your turn to climb up.
Please, oh man,
I'm not really saying.
Man, no, which one be saying? I know they provide shishi. Which one do you mean?
Reviver.
Wait till happen. I know they provide shishi. I mean, I can support, but it is your role as the man.
Can you date a soldier? Can you marry?
First of all,
a brigadier that has money.
See, I believe that
they'll be opening the door for
let me tell you something. Wait first, let me tell you.
Like this.
What? See, wait now. Let me tell
you. Man never come now.
Leave it there. Hang on for there. Hang on for there. See, I don't care about those salutations. Open door for me. A bloody civilian can do all of that for me as well.
They will not get.
First of all, I don't even want the panic that comes with dating a soldier or like, please, life is tough enough already. They now bidding him farewell to go and fight for this country that will never. I beg no. Secondly, I can't even stand them. That's because I'm telling you that me, I don't like this.
A US military guy.
This iron, not the year word.
if not be Nigerian military, say Nigerian soldier.
I say
you
no.
will do.
I say no.
Have you seen the US?
I've seen. I they see them
fine.
Yes,
tall.
they're fine. In the same vein, there are civilians that are just as fine.
So it's right?
So kudos to those of you who marry soldiers, male or female alike. Kudos, like, I respect you, but I would never do that shit, man.
I could. But then,
happy married life to all of you. Happy married life. So yes, there are definitely misogynistic undertones to this complaint, right? Because una never carry ring lights to do videos since then when they gift all the other men and all of that. They give to women now, and you're coming out to cry. I mean, I don't care about your tears. The tears are very salty, you know. This one says, thanks for their service or whatever, but they should F off. When it's time to turn a blind eye to election rigging and shoot unarmed citizens, they don't remember that they aren't getting paid well. Super Falcons are getting everything they deserve. If it's paining you, go and protest. This just speaks to how low these people have fallen. Because he is actually crying out for a noble cause. Like, his intentions are right, but nobody's listening to you because this is what you have made yourself into. Election rigging, you will see soldiers there. They're using you to oppress voters. They're using you as tools. They're using you to snatch ballot boxes and all of that. And you are protecting these people. People will come out to protest now. You are the ones that will come and shoot them. You come and shoot at them first. And so, what do you want from us? What do you... Because the man in the video was saying, help us share this video so that the right people will see. So do waiting. You not go get shishi. You not go get shishi because you don't even have a moral standing now to go and protest against these people because you are the ones that help them carry out their nefarious deeds. But look at where you are now. Who's going to stand up and fight for you? Definitely not the civilians that you oppress. So I believe that everybody should just put more thoughts to their actions before you take certain actions. Think about it properly. All right. So these people are not your problem. If you have any direct link to any Oga Patakpata or any big man, go and cry to them. Because don't come and ask Nigerians to fight for you. Don't come and ask us to share your video so that we no go do anything for you. Because we don't really care. Because you beat up people for the most useless things, by the way. You do things and now me where you don't beat, now you say make I come fight for you. I don't go lift one finger for you, bros. No vex.
All right. There are really a lot of similar comments. Do you understand? Like just written in different ways. He won't hesitate to beat you up for the most useless thing, by the way, which is true. You know, you pass the rule, you sneeze besides. If you say you sneeze for their body, you know, don't talk where I am. Just the same thing that happened at the bank and a whole lot of that, where you just think that I should respect you as a uniform man to say, oh, please come to the front.
Yes.
You don't have to use that. Do you understand? We on the queue should determine if you are worth it. To say, oh, this person is a soldier, let him stay in front. Yeah. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, I mean.
So this person says, so she's quoting what he said in the video. She said, waiting soldier do una, waiting soldier do the country. And then she now says, answer 2010, 2020. And I think that just sums up the entire video. So whether you were there at the toll gate shooting or not, we don't care. So long as you are a soldier and it was your colleagues who went and fired at innocent, unarmed protesters, then you people have lost the right to ask us for help.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's just it. You've lost the right to ask us for help. So go and meet your Oga. Let your Oga meet his Oga. Let your Oga go and meet the Oga pata and tell them, sir, I beg, increase soldier salary. No, we know not be we go down, but we know go do shit. But you don't know me. I don't go do anything for you. I didn't even repost the video. I didn't even like the video. I did not repost that is my contribution to this. I'm not going to spread any word because you all deserve what you get.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, in essence, I mean, I understand what you're going through, but I don't care.
I don't even understand. So I don't understand in any way, in any shape, in any size, in any form. For all I care, after making that video, if you go back with the chop chicken and you're enjoying your life, you must have beaten up some guys to collect money from them, and you still go and meet some boys and say they are doing fraud and your business, your headache, your uniform, your life, your family. I do not care.
Very
Right.
So
I mean,
we're not trying to incite violence here or anything. We're just speaking of as the average Nigerians who have seen oppression from these uniformed men. So you beat somebody and you are still coming to beg that person for help. It does not make any sense. So until we see reforms, until we see that you people are actually doing better, until we see that Nigerians come out to protest and soldiers join them in the protest instead of fighting them for protesting, then sort out your problems by yourself. That's basically it. And the Super Falcons are not your problem. They are not your problem. They are enjoying their money already and whatever. So may the Lord be with you all.
All right, that's about it. Don't forget to like and of course subscribe. More importantly, if this is your first time watching this video, trust me, a lot of beautiful contents are coming your way, of course, from Relufe TV. That's about it on today's episode of Course Explained. My name is AY with the double O.
And I'm R to the E to the vitamin baby.
Bye.
See you in our next one.